What's good, Shelton? Here, the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. I feel like Jon Gruden might be feeling himself after that 10-year contract coaching the Raiders, because some of these moves he's making, I don't understand. Now, obviously, Jon Gruden is smart. He knows all about football. He's a football lifer. He was a coach for the Raiders and the Bucks. Won a Super Bowl with the Bucks. He was on Monday Night Football. He had, the Gruden Grinder camp and everything. So he knows all about footballs. He knows about quarterbacks. He knows about teams and how to bring together a team for a winning culture. But some of these moves he's made recently, I won't get into what he's done in the past few weeks, but what he's done recently has kind of got me feeling like, Jon Gruden, you don't have to, the game's changed. The game's changed a bit since 2002. It's 2018. Like, we in a whole different mode right now. Let's go straight down a picture-in-picture, man. Look at this story right here from NBC Sports. Says Jon Gruden reportedly disliked Marquette King's personality, not his punting. So if you didn't know, he dropped Marquette King, probably the best punter in the league, the other day, for his personality. And it's kind of weird to me, like, because for me, Marquette King is he's a big factor in a football game. Like, you need a really good, talented punter, because field position is one of the top 3 most important team stats other than scoring. Now, time of possession and turnovers are the other 2. But if you have a coffin kicker, a punter who can put your opponent inside their 20, inside their 15, anytime you have to get on a 4th down outside the 45. That's a huge advantage you have over the other team. If he can get it in there every single time, that's a very big advantage. Now, there's a lot of things here. It doesn't really get too specific, but what happened was Marquette King went into the team facility to meet with coaches, and then apparently he was met by Jon Gruden and or other staff, and he was told that he got cut. He was fired, which is kind of wild. It's like one of those things like a middle school girl would do, where they invite a girl to I guess they invite a girl somewhere, and then they just ambush her, like, oh, this is all this. Here's some bad news, or here's some kind of weird situation where, like, why did you bamboozle me? Like, why you couldn't just tell me I was fired? You didn't have to invite me to the facility and then cut me on my way in. Like, hit me. I got a phone, bro. But I mean, I guess it's kind of better than getting told you got fired on Twitter. But this site, there's not a lot of information here. The big thing here is Marquette King is getting paid $2.9 million, and he still has 3 more years on his contract. But the wildest thing is these comments, bro. Like, honestly, if you go to a news story, any kind of news story, if it's football, politics, anything at all, if a site has a spot for comments, a comment section, don't even go to it, bro. These are some weird comments. A punter with an attitude, better knock that off. Punters are a dime a dozen. You'll be bagging groceries soon. Doubt it. And there's a comment down here further down talking about comparing Marquette King to people kneeling and how they shouldn't have jobs at all. I don't know, man. If you go to this Pro Football Talk on NBC Sports, you can see all that garbage. Now, this other story here was Jon Gruden talking about Amari Cooper. We need him to be the best player he was in the first 2 years. He only had his 3rd year last year. Now let's look at Amari Cooper's stats the last 2 years, or his first 2 years. His rookie season, he had 72 receptions for 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. His second year in the league, he had 83 receptions for 1,100 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, obviously, those are really great stats. 2,000-yard seasons, back-to-back, first 2 years. But then 2017, he hit a dip where he had 48 receptions for 680 yards, but 7 touchdowns. I mean, you can get yards, but if you get them touchdowns, I mean, points count more than yards. Yards are a counting stat. Yards are a personal stat. Touchdowns count for the whole team. So I'm not 100% sure where Jon Gruden is coming from there. And didn't Amari Cooper have a concussion and an ankle injury last year? So I'm not really all that sure what he means by that. Like Amari Cooper decided to have an off year where he wasn't hurt on his ankle for a long time and he didn't get a concussion and missed 2 games. But I mean, Jon Gruden has his way of doing things. He's not shy to let the press know, the media know how he feels. I'm just worried we're seeing the Chip Kelley 2.0. Now, if we hear that Marquette King got dropped because of gang affiliation type of stuff, then you know it's an issue. Then you know it's an issue. But, I mean, I hope that Jon Gruden can help this team because they're in probably win now mode, honestly. I mean, he's there for 10 years, but they got a nucleus of players that are really good, and they could make a little noise in the AFC and probably try to sneak in past the Patriots and the Steelers because they're both going to be exploding really soon. But, I mean, Jon Gruden, I like you a lot. And it was always funny hearing him on Monday Night Football talk about how he got fired from his job. If you ever watch Monday Night Football, there was never one telecast where he didn't mention him getting fired from the Bucs. Oh, my God. He would mention every player in the NFC South for why he got fired. But anyway, man, let me know what you think about this guy in the comments below, man. Is he going overboard firing Marquette King? Is he getting out of his... He's getting out of pocket talking about Amari Cooper like that? Like he ain't just have... Like, he didn't have 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, and he just decided to have a bad season last year. Let me know, man. You already know what to do with that like button. I got a button right here for you to subscribe. A button right here for you to watch more videos. Namaste. Back sooner than you think.